Hello, beautiful diamonds of light. It is your girl, Diamond of Light. And I'm up here with an intuitive energy reading for the mind, body, soul, and spirit. Y'all, today is August 8th, 2023. And we are officially at the peak of the what? Lion Gates portal energies. You see that? That's what's going on today. So, some of you could be feeling like your whole world falling apart. You could be feeling upside down. You could just be feeling like lost, confused, dark shadow. All right. A lot of you are having to do some serious shadow work because you're having to face a lot of things that basically when I was cleansing my cards and stuff, I was getting like that some people are having to face their energetic debt. Oh, it's time to pay up that energetic debt. Those who are in debt energetically. And the reason why that is because a lot of people have been taking, and not giving. It's not been putting in the work for a fair change of energy exchange. People just been harnessing other people's energies, doing a lot of underhanded things, feeding off other people's energies, stealing other people's concepts, stealing other people's ideals, just doing a lot of, you know, things that's not matching. They're not putting in the work. So it's like basically it's time to pay the debt because you've been collecting and taking, stealing without putting in any work and earning. So yeah, it's time to collect the energetic debt. So a lot of people at this time, because the high frequencies, this is a very strong high vibrational portal energy, all right? This is divine energy coming through. So as divine energy come in, all right, if you're not in alignment with those frequencies, it can seem very rough and tedious. Again, it's time to pay the energetic debt. Whatever that may be for whoever, all right, wherever. I mean, whether we got to do it physically, mentally, even for those of us who's been doing the work, we still got things we have to work on, right? Um, but those who have been willing and continue to do the work, it's not like you're in debt. It's like you're just really getting your energetic exchange. So more of the work you put in, you're going to be rewarded for it. That's that lion coming up out of the portal, okay? So some of you are going to be falling. But you have the chance to, start getting in alignment. Some people done so much stuff. It's just the rest of your lifetime here is going to be debt you happen to set forth. It's, no matter what you do, you might see trickles of things that, like, you might be spared from like detrimental things. If you start getting in alignment, you could be spared a little bit from the detrimental situations, but you're still going to have to go through some shit. So, say instead of you, they're giving me, instead of you losing a leg or arm, because this is for those who doing physical work out there on people health and stuff like that, trying to disable people and doing the bodily injury to people and stuff like that. Instead of you losing a leg and an arm, you might just lose a finger, but you're still gonna lose some shit, okay? And it's still gonna be something serious, okay? It's nothing. I'm just giving a scenario. Excuse me, confirmation burp. Excuse me. And also, like, I've been noticing over the last week, mostly, especially the last 3 or 4 days, that my throat chakra has been like going out a lot. Like, I'm always having to clear my throat and stuff because people constantly doing throat chakra work on me. But plus, I have a hereditary thing to do with sinuses and stuff like that. But I've been noticing that my throat chakra has been going. Like, I have been, even when I've been trying to want to sing lately, it's like my singing voice is being tampered with. And I was given a channel message yesterday that, whoever is out there, particularly for me, I don't even know why a person want to talk to me because I ain't got the best singing voice, but, people think that they be trying to test me. And I know that people always do, even when I was growing up, like, it was like, people would click up. I never would be the person that all the people that like to jump on everybody. Nobody never would jump on me. These cliques and these groups of families and friends that jumped on everybody else around town, they never would jump on me because I made it clear to everybody: if you jump on me, I'm gonna make sure while you jumping on me, I'm getting the biggest, baddest one in the group. I'm tearing her or him down. And then on top of that, when you see me one on one, know that I'm gonna get you. Cause back then I just had them hands. I mean, I just did. I was a fighter. I had to fight. I was abused by my mother growing up, and so I did a lot of push-ups and sit-ups, and I was like, you don't see it now, but I was not your average female back in the day. I was cock diesel built. I was cocky, superhuman strong. It was weird. I was stronger than a lot of dudes, to be honest. But that's not neither here nor there today. I don't work out. I don't do all that stuff. Like I was the She-Hulk because I don't have to use my physical like that anymore. I was always having to fight battles because we got picked on, and my mom was abusive. So I was working out one day because in my mind as a little girl, like one day I'm gonna get strong enough and I'm gonna beat her. Rest in power, mama. But I never got to that point. But I didn't know that I was really training and thought I was gonna keep my mama off me one day, having to fight the battle against everybody that picked on us and everything back home. But again, I had to fight a lot of fights, but they never would jump on me because I made it clear that if you jump on me, you better kill me, because if not, when I see each and every one of you one on one, your ass is grass. I made that clear. I never would get jumped on, but what they would do though is try to find stupid people that was gullible to come and try to test the waters. They little cliques. You know what I'm saying? They come and try to test the waters to come out the keto. And then every time they sent somebody after me, or every time somebody felt bold enough to just want to try me because they thought I was weak, I guess everybody, somebody had to beat me. That's always what was. I've been had to deal with this type of stuff, whether it's physically or energetically, all my life. It was just my life been something else. But yeah, I was undefeated. I will say that. But and still energetically I'm undefeated because I never was the type of person that bullied people. I got bullied a lot, but I got to a point by the time I got in high school, I beat a high schooler up so bad while I was in middle school on the high school grounds, and people. By the time I got to high school, everybody knew who I was. Don't don't mess with you. And plus I played sports and stuff, and I wanted to stay out of trouble. So me playing sports gave me a whole nother outlook on my life. It was my way out, I thought. But either way, it's still that way today. It's like people want to like think I'm gullible or something, or taking me, my kindness or my weakness or my energy for granted. Like they want to tour my energy. It ain't that I got the best singing voice or whatever. Back to that. It's like somebody out there want to try to cipher my throat chakra. For one thing, they've been trying to shut me up. Months back, literally, I was hoarse. I couldn't talk. Like they did some serious work on me, and I had scratches on my throat. The only reason that energy showed up so heavy is because I messed around and I was getting sick, and I didn't understand there was spell work going on at the time, but it came to me, and then I found out how to combat that and do other stuff. But my ancestors are always coming through. And but I took some NyQuil. You know what I'm saying? I don't drink or put alcohol in my system, so that trigger made those entities come in. That's why I say I don't mess with alcohol. I don't do drugs, because that stuff is what caused you to get attacked. You understand me? All right. So, because you're lowering your frequencies and you're allowing your portals to open up and entities to come in and do work on you. You know what I'm saying? So that's one way that I do be able to defeat what I defeat, because I don't put substances or alcohol or nothing in my body. I'm not weak in my defenses like that. I like being my awareness and be on the up and up. And I know there's one way that they can get to you. I messed around with some NyQuil, never again. And my throat was like my literally I had scratches on my throat, on my back, like there was really those instances stabbed me because I drank that NyQuil. Learned a very valuable lesson. I'd rather go natural. I had been going natural anyway. I just didn't. I was just trying to just take something. I felt like dealing with some head cup, whatever was going on with me at the time. I understand until I figured out what it was. And And somebody's still trying to do throat chakra work on me, but somebody's literally trying to destiny swap and trying to take my voice. Like, man, don't mess with nobody's voice like that. But I can sing a little bit, but I'm not even out here trying to do music or sing and all that. I do show up with songs sometimes because my gods and ancestors, I love singing. I've been singing since I was a little girl. I love singing. Am I trying to, I used to sing and rap. I even was an artist at one point in time, tried to call myself doing music, you know what I'm saying, back in like 2010 and stuff like that. Did 2 CDs, but you know, stuff like that. But I never did, like, I never been in the situation. Even when I first came to California, I did a stage performance. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of compliments, and they told me that I should pursue my music career, but I couldn't because of the relationship I am. Who was homeless, had a brand new baby, like 18 months. Like, that was loud. That was all out the door to me. I'm not doing music like as much as I wanted to. So music has always been a passion to me. Like when I was growing up, like me doing music, like that's all I had. Like listen to music every time. If I could get something for Christmas, please get me something to do with music. That's what I asked for. And at times I was able to get it. A lot of times I didn't. When I start working myself, I would buy stuff, and that was how I escaped my reality. Is music. I love music. And again, somebody out there trying to want to destiny swap and take my voice, but Spirit told me whoever's doing that, they're gonna end up with throat cancer. And I'm not speaking to somebody. I'm just telling you what they telling me to relay out there, because people are trying to give me throat cancer. Whoever out there doing spell work on my health, because they are, those who are trying to destiny swap on me is going to get these illnesses and sicknesses and diseases because you're doing low vibrational stuff. You're working for the devil when you're trying to do stuff like that. You're doing that. You can't do that. You got to put in the work. Go practice. Go get you some singing coaches, or get one of those things you can blow into. Some people just not meant to sing. Take your gifts that you have and your abilities you have, and just be happy with what God have gifted you with, and stop trying to take other people's abilities. But all I'm getting though, they told me, like, even when I'm going through this, I'm getting activations and upgrades. And I've noticed that, like, the more that people try to mess with my throat chakra, when it heals, I can sing even better. I'm able to speak even more truth. I'm like, it's just more power that's going to come through. I'm just getting upgrades and activations, and people, whoever's done that though, tries to take my singing voice, try to do some Ursula stuff, you're going to get throat cancer, because that's what people have been trying to do to me, to shut me up. People have been trying to put cancer in my body, period. They've been trying to make me sick out here because they want me to pass away so I won't receive what's rightfully mine, or live out my dream or my purpose, or receive this inheritances that was left to me, whether they physical or spiritual. But it won't work because I'm a divine being. So, while y'all out there trying so hard to want to be seen in somebody else's light, create your own. It's sad because I always say that I don't understand y'all people out there. Y'all, you know, and you can be talented. You can have your own thing. You can be, something that but nah, it ain't enough. It ain't enough. Um, if you was meant to sing, you were born with that. If you was meant to be an artist, you'll be born with that a lot of times. It just be something that's in you. And a lot of us do have DNA codes within us, and you have to do the work to have those things activated and turned on. You have to. But I was born with these things that I do. Like, I've been able to do these things, like, naturally since I was a little girl. A lot of stuff naturally. And I've been around a long time. I'm an old soul, so it's ancient. I'm ancient. Truly come from the higher realms. Everybody don't. So a lot of people will, some people that honestly that end up with these talents and gifts, and all of a sudden can sing and all that other stuff, and a lot of people did like spell work and call on entities and deities that like ask for these things so they can accumulate money, fame, success, or whatever. A lot of people do calls on demons and forces and sources, but they have to end up taking that energy from someone else or offering up something to be able to receive those things. And what you're trying to cipher from or offer up, especially if you're trying to go out the individual, that you cannot tag like that. And you gotta pay a heavy penalty, and regardless, it's a heavy penalty to pay when you're asking for these dark entities and deities and forces and sources to give you these short-term abilities. When you get it from God, it can't be taken away. It's long-lasting, infinite. Because a lot of people that have these gifts and abilities that they conjured up from the darker entities, they don't even have like a light with them. It's not like, it's like an illusion or a lure to even attract people to you. Everything that comes to me, it literally comes from within. Ain't nothing ushering me or telling nothing like, no, I'm not, I don't call on, I don't. Like, I know things walk with me and protect me and guide me, and I give reference to all of my support, my energetically and spiritually and soulfully. I don't take that for granted. But I've never been the type of person to study all these deities and entities and gods and goddesses and resurrect. I never really dug into stuff like that. I obtain what I know, and what I'm guided to come across, so that's given to me. I did meditation and yes, depending on what frequencies you on, certain beings and sources of forces will come to you. Now, when I was a little girl, a lot of dark stuff used to come to me. Cause I always wanted to face the darkness. I used to like to watch horror movies and stuff. I don't watch that type of stuff no more. Because whatever you feed your energy is what you manifest. So I used to love to watch horror movies and a lot of dark energy, like Brady and Jason and paranoia and stuff. I used to love to watch that type of stuff because I felt like my life was scary, and I felt like that if I can face those movies, those scary things in the movie, I can face my scary life as a child. So I used to watch that type of stuff to know that I wasn't scared of nothing. And I knew too that those things exist because I did. I encountered some things when I was little, but it was like it wasn't the fairies and the uh, all the other nice stuff. A lot of stuff that I've seen people shapeshift into, and a lot of things that I experienced as a child was like a lot of dark entities and stuff like that, and shadow people and demonic forces. And I've seen people heads turn into flames, and animals, and their eyes do weird things. I've seen all that stuff. I've seen and heard a lot of. I've seen a lot of stuff. I've seen a lot of people in my family. I've seen the demons in people all the time. I see entities attached to people. So I already be knowing what it be. Some people be having a lot of stuff attached to them, and I'm like, and they don't even be them like who you think it is housing or working those bodies. The original souls that might have came through a lot of these vessels that you see don't even be souls. They be like housed with like a lot of entities, like just having a field day. That's why you see people doing things, and a lot of times don't even remember because that an entity have been came into that body, or be entities in that body, and they'll be doing these workings and shut other parts of their uh, cerebral cortex down where they don't even have that memory, and then think, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that be happening. But this portal energy is definitely here to invite in a higher timelines, a higher it's a shift taking place. This is a beautiful, I know a lot of people talking about abundance and wealth and generational wealth. But what do you have been doing to even, well, let me tell you something about money magic. So many people focusing on wanting money. Yeah, we need it to live or whatever. But that's all you focusing on. Um, Money is an illusion for one thing. And that's why a lot of people are willing to do anything and everything to obtain it. The love for money is the root to all evil. So a lot of people do a lot of evil things just to obtain this illusionary energy current, which is energy, just to have the luxury things in life, when really luxury comes within your inner soul well-being. When you have that, it don't matter what you have or don't have. You make the best of what you have, and it even say if you take care of the little, you'll be able to be inherited with the most. But a lot of people want a quick fix me, want to have all this stuff, and then they get it and they still unhappy, and that's when that greed set in, and greed is what takes people out, end up having people locked up or losing or whatever. You're never satisfied with what you have. And at these times, the 888 portal, or the 8 portal, is about rebirth. So what are you rebirthing? Are you rebirthing like old parts of yourself? But why would you want to rebirth that? Why would you want to rebirth things that never worked or don't work? I don't want to rebirth nothing. I want to create new. Abundance have nothing to do with money. Love and enlightenment. Love for oneself. Wanting to see all healed and endure the goodness within them. Because until people heal within themselves, you're not going to see that outside the world. Like, it need to be on a mass scale, and that's the energies here to unlock those higher parts of people consciousness and well-being. But it's a lot of people that will not be able to obtain that because of the choices that they've made, and there's things that's going on, and things that's been uh, sought out to when these energies do come through. And as they do come through, my ear is itching. It's just going to people, a lot of people going to transform because the choices that they've made, and they still choose not to get in alignment. They still choose not to. But it's free will. It's all about perspective. But the energies are only here to support in these times moving forward. Enlightenment and high vibrations and frequencies. I've been seeing so many butterflies, so many dragonflies. So there can be significant transition and transformation taking place. Confirmation verb, excuse me. So what are you transitioning to transform? Are you doing it in the embodiment of who you are so you can evolve to the highest consciousness of the greater version of yourself? Selves? Or are you transitioning and transforming up out of here? So you can go learn your lessons all over again in another 3D reality, or worse. Some people are going to be stuck in the in-between. And no, this is not all biblical. This is about energy that's put in every fragment of religious constructs, but also covered by lies and illusions. You got to be able to discern and see past the illusions. And the only way you can do that is by going within and getting to know thyself. Seek ye first the kingdom of God. Ye is you. And all these things will be added unto you. The eternal infinite knowledge. To know who you are, to know how. So you can step into this divine matrix, because the matrix is not going anywhere. It's an existence, it's realities, it's an experience, and it's going to be here. But it's time for the matrix to experience itself in a divine essence. And with that being said, I'm gonna try to see can I sing a tune today, because I'm not even gonna get the mic because I don't feel like getting up. But you ready? Let's see what we got going on. 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 Let's see what we got going on, beautiful diamonds of light. Y'all know I'm always gonna come through with a message before I get started, but I'm here for it. I'm gonna start with the gateway. The gateway of light portal. Okay, the gateway of light portal energies, okay? Some stuff. But this is my gateway of light activation portal deck. Okay, so we're gonna start with this. We want to see what's going on with the portals. The bottom of the deck energy is House of Amenti, initiation, secrets revealed, treasures uncovers, and initiation. So it is a lot of initiations going on at this time. A lot of people are getting upgrades. A lot of people getting activations. A lot of beautiful things is going on. And as these energies get in more and more prevalent, because most of the Lion's Gate portal is at its peak. Now this portal is open. It ain't like this energy is coming in and leaving. This energy is coming in. What's coming in is at its peak right now, and this energy is here to stay. And this is going to get more and more potent. Okay? And as the more and more, the more potent, this gate is not going to close. All right? This portal is open. It's open to stay. It's streaming in these energies. All right? And it's never really closed. It's just that at a certain a point of planetary alignment is when things are aligned and energies do what they do and they come in. But energies are always forever changing. It's never the same. So these energies have evolved within this time that it did last year. It's evolution of these energies is streaming through as this planetary alignment take place in alignment as it do again. It depends on what it's conjuncted with, because it's always a new planet or something new that's in alignment with this portal. It's always a new planetary alignment, something going on energetically that's bringing in an evolution, evolved essence of this portal. But it's always that energy going to be coming through until the next Lionsgate portal energy. But it's going to be also, as those planets are shifting alignment, it's going to be ushering even more evolved energies through. So as this happens, it's going to be more secrets being revealed. All the secrets got to come out, and it's going to be more and more treasures uncovered. Like things that's owed to people, things that's hidden, all the treasures, all the whatever is meant for you. It's going to be, the hidden treasures that was destined for the diamonds of light. You're going to find out about them, and you're going to receive them. All the secrets are coming out. And also, a lot of initiations going on. Because a lot of people been strategizing here. All right? Playing chess, all right, trying to capture everything in the mirror throughout the cosmos. But this portal, this mirror, all of this mirror magic, all of these strategizing here, all right, all of the separation between the black and white, at the end of the day, it's all cosmically, it's an illusion. So everything that's been here to divide through this chess game, we're coming out of the chess game. I said this years ago that it's a whole nother level. Like it's a game that a cosmic game that is above and beyond chess. Like regardless if you strategize or not, you're not going to be able to figure out how to strategize with these new energies. You just have to embrace them and learn along the way. See, they've been able to strategize because you stuck in that old paradigm, that old construct, and they had to construct their old energies, and they was able to maneuver and manipulate those energies. You can't manipulate these energies. They haven't figured it out. They ain't gonna figure it out because it's new. It's actually new energies. Yes, evolution takes place. Everything evolves and devolves, but this is evolution going on. Even when we devolved, there was still evolution that took place. We devolved in our consciousness, but things were still evolving and transitioning and transforming into other things. Like we don't look like we once looked. It seemed like we devolved because we went to a more denser construct situation or existence, but we still went through evolutions because we evolved into something else. But with that, our consciousness fell. Now we evolving again. All right. Another evolution is taking place, but with this evolution is the evolution. It's a EE, not DE. All right. So we evolving with the evolution, not devolving with the evolutions. So because we evolving with the evolutions, a lot of initiations are taking place to take you into a higher aspect of your consciousness, yourself, your well-being, your avatar shifting and changing. There's going to be things that, even on this planet, things is going to be more vibrant and more exuberant and loving and kind and embracing and nurturing, all right? We're stepping more and more into that. And then those who don't want to, who still want to strategize and play the game of chess, their strategies are not going to work. Their low vibrational initiations and trying to sacrifice things, no more blood sacrificing. Automatically, heavy penalty, you're going to check up out of here. because it's not the times we're in. That stuff is over. You have to accept that. Some people don't want to, and the more that they choose not to, then that's their choice, their fate. You know what I'm saying? You're just gonna see things go as they are destined to. All right, those light codes. All right. I told you there's no more of this. Look, it's in reverse. We're out with the old and with the new. No more of the strategy. There is ancient knowledge coming forward, but this ancient knowledge has also evolved. It's not the same. You don't think that the energy of those that has been around obtaining more and more information through all experiences as it is in this plane to uh, because the energies is always the evolution. Even with, like I say, even with devolving, there was evolution taking place because there was new learnings. Even as you devolve, you have to learn new ways of being um, in that construct, in that evolved form. You have to learn to, and so that's new information that was obtained. And now has got other information that's no longer going to be able to be strategized. Because mind you, when this energy of this old way came around, it was a evolution that devolved in consciousness, but it's still consciousness had to be able to obtain new knowledge and ways of being as it had to maneuver through the changes that took place. So it was gaining new intelligence. And as this went on, things that they figured out that worked in their energy, they was able to start being able to strategize with, because they found ways, and still they've been trying to find new ways even to deal with or be ready for these energy coming in and never figured out. But like I say, even this energy has evolved. But a lot of people who are receiving these initiations, these new energies, are getting what you call it, light code initiations. These are the people that are the ones that's receiving this divine cosmic energy, this new energy, this divine magic that's coming in, this divine energy that's coming in. These light codes are going to be the ones that lead, the ones that are obtaining this knowledge, the ones that's obtaining the confirmation or the consciousness of the higher essence of Source Creator God, that's receiving the divine energy, receiving the divine light codes, receiving the divine magic. Those are the ones who will get these light codes and initiations at this time for the new energies. The leaders, those are the great ones, or the great awakenings that's going to teach people, because they're the ones that's going to obtain the knowledge and be led to usher in the new earth. All right. This could be people that's really intact, or have bloodline, or ancient Egyptian lineages. All right. But those here is helping bringing in these light codes, because those have evolved in this consciousness over time. All right. So these are the people that's going to be the great teachers of the awakening, leading the way in a new path. Because we can't no longer stay in this strategized energy anymore. It's not going to work. Okay? Heart of Source. Now, some people do not want to obtain this. Some people don't want to. Some people are trying to block this energy of these great awakenings. You know, those are the ones that are still trying to strategize. They've been trying to do all they can to stop this, but they can't. Look, Heart of Source is here, all-encompassing love. All right? Unconditional acceptance, the serenity. They're going to have to surrender. Those who's been doing this, those who don't want to do right, those who think they can still strategize, they're going to have to surrender, because they're trying to stop this divine magic, and they can't, because this is something bigger than them. This is Source. Those who are in all-encompassing love, those who are in unconditional acceptance of all things that's just really truly divine, are the ones that's receiving these light codes. And these people, these ones that don't want to change and evolve, they want to stay stuck in the fragment of the old way, trying to stop people from this great awakenings and these great teachers. But they're going to be held with, yeah. They're going to be held accountable. They're going to be dealt with accordingly. And they will have to answer to Source, because they can't stop this. Because these people that's here to be the great teachers are here to usher in the new ways of being. Only those who embody all-encompassing love will obtain this. And only God knows who these are. Source embodied. Only those who are doing it is want to be able to have access to source like that. We all are an expression of source, but it's divine magic, divine energy, divine initiations, and light codes. Only those who are in alignment are going to be able to receive these. Yeah. Now let's see what's going on. Let's embody. So, so but it's beautiful because it's just really, this is like a supernova event taking place. When I say supernova, people be looking like, oh, they're waiting on the sun or something to blow up. It's nothing that some of us could probably see it or feel it. You can feel it. And the supernova is like, it's a sun that went supernova somewhere, that opened up a portal or whatever, and that's what's bringing it and rebirthing this new light. The Lionsgate portal is the sun going to supernova, but it's an energy supernova. It's something energetically that's felt and will be felt. And no, you might not be able to see it, so to speak, but it'll be felt. But it's something that's energetically is taking place. People waiting on something to blow up before when the sea stuff blow up when everybody saying with solar flash, and even with the solar flash, people waiting to see this. It's something that's not going to really say to be seen. Only way you're going to see it is through the energetic shifts of seeing the new animals and the new plants and the new ways of being and the consciousness changing. That's how you're going to know that solar flash took place, because everything going to be instantly changed. And a lot of people are not even going to know this happened. But you're going to be able to notice like something really different. Those who are very tapped in are going to know. Some of us will dream about it. Some of us are going to know it happened because we're going to feel it. Some of us might see it. Be like, boom, you see that flash? Some of us might see the flash. But it's going to be like a flash and like a flashlight coming on and out. It ain't going to be like people think Spirit is saying. It's going to be something that happened in a wink of an eye. People ain't going to know the flash happened. People looking for a solar flash to happen and it's going to like accelerate everything. It is energetically, but not blow stuff up. It's not going to be like people think. It's not like that, you know. But it's going to be energetically felt and known. It's going to be beautiful. Whew, it's going to be beautiful, okay? And while all of this is going on, we got a Shambhalaya initiation. So a lot of you have been doing the hard work. You've been really moving through this Lionsgate portal from a positive perspective, merging with the cosmos, looking for things in all the beautiful essence of its colors and its well-being and its way of bringing you in Dharma. All right, you've been trusting the process and continue to do that. I mean, even if you're not, physically where you want to be, as time and these energies move forward, you will, like, that stuff is going to come in a wink of an eye. Oh, it's going to take time, but just trust the process, all right? Just trust it. Know that, as all of this is coming through and going on, you've just been recharging yourself, all right? And you're getting a lot of initiations, and this initiation is going to bring you in so much here. Dharma. All right. And so because you've been doing this, those who've doing the work, that's what this Lionsgate portal, they want me to make this, those who've been doing the work, those who are in alignment, those who've been loving themselves and doing the shadow work and just stepping into their whole, having all-encompassing unconditional love, all right, unconditional serenity, all right, acceptance of things, just learning how to just take things for what they is and transmute and alchemize it and not accepting who you were or who was or nothing, and you're just moving into your divine essence. You're going to have Dharma. Those who've been trusting the process and not taking and giving, all right, the energy is about to balance out for you. And you're about to receive Dharma, and you have serious star blessings coming in. Yes, proceed, be seen, and push through. You're going to have to continue to push through, because just because we're at this portal energy, just because things that happen don't mean that all of a sudden, they're really trying to cover the skies, y'all. It's like it was bright and blue and now it's cloudy. Like they're trying to cover that's what tripped me out. They think that they little chemicals and the stuff they spraying is gonna stop this energy from coming in. It's not. That shit go right through this stuff. What made them think though? Okay, so they're mirrors. Okay, so spirit said they're little mirrors that they're trying to put in, because that's what those chemicals are. Those are mirrors, and what they're trying to do is spray heavy metals up there to make that energy bounce, reflect off the mirror back out. But it's not going to do that. I told you their strategies is not going to work. It's not going to do that. Their energy going to come right through that. All they doing is allowing that those metals is getting magnified and rushing this energy down here even more. They think they're having, they think, spirit say they think they're doing something. Source is like, nah, your mirrors are not working. Those chemicals you put up there to try to reflect their energy is not working. They're not. They're not. And then too, it's also a lot of motherships around. So if you're seeing big massive clouds moving into, those are ships. Um I'm getting something about to happen. Something from the ethers. Not knowing is knowing. Something about spirits or ghosts being set free in these times. I'm getting entities are running rapid in these times. I'm getting something about crunch time. Confirmation burp, excuse me. They say be gentle with yourself, ride the wave. If you know, ride the waves. Don't fight against them. Allow yourself to embrace the things that's coming in, because a lot of us could be feeling all kind of strange ways. Like you could not be feeling like yourself. You could be feeling like this for a while, but it's okay. When you're getting these initiations and these upgrades and these shifts in your body and your consciousness, it's better not to know than to know. Like, don't worry about knowing everything. Don't worry about knowing how to do this and knowing how to do that, because the knowledge that people have even used in ancient times, that knowledge is not going to, um, I told you it's a whole nother game. Like, that knowledge is not going to, not saying it's not going to help, but even with that knowledge and doing these things, and it's really not nothing we can do about these shifts taking place. There's nothing we can do. Like, you're gonna feel with how you feel. You're gonna, things gonna happen how they're gonna happen. I mean, there's no stopping this. Uh, Again, the catastrophe, the things gonna go around the world, the way you're gonna feel energetically. You know, if the just picture this, if the planet is shifting and breaking up and tearing up and doing all this stuff, right? The grounds are splitting. That's because energy, Mother Earth is getting hit with this energy, right? And it's doing all kind of things to her. What do you think it's doing to our bodies? So yeah, we gonna feel this shit. Things gonna be happening to your body. You can be dealing with stuff. I mean, your whole insides and well-being can feel like it's being tore apart, literally. And it's all these shifts taking place, you know. And that's what I'm saying. The earth can take a lot of this, and that's why I say a lot of people, a lot of beings, um, who are housing these bodies that can't take this energy. The body's not going to be able to withstand. It's going to go, because the entities that's in that body is not going to be able. It's not going to know. The body's not built. Some people are energetically, soulfully, is not built to last. with these energies. Like, and that's just the cycle of life. That's evolution. That's devolution. That's right now we EE. So massive shifts is taking place, but just do the work. Do the work, because as I say this, what they want me to make clear is don't be afraid of transforming, like checking up out of here. Nobody. Just make sure your heart is right. Make sure you're in alignment with your consciousness. Make sure you're in alignment with your heart. So if we do happen to have to leave this plane, because all of us got to someday, if we're not meant to move on in this reality, make sure your soul is right. So when you do transition to your next phase, that is not stuck in the lower realms where you don't want to be. And as I say that, it's dragonflies flying as I say transition. But yes, it's at this time it is a lot of beautiful things coming in abundance. Like I say, serious start blessings. And mind you, right now it's the serious start energy coming in for this portal. It's bringing in everything. All right, it's bringing in this Dharma. Okay, it's bringing it in. And it says, with this energy coming in, it's going to be a lot of things happening. They said, push through. Push through. Just continue to push through. Continue to trust the process. All right? Everything is being seen. These secrets are being revealed. These treasures are going to be revealed. All right? Also, you got cosmic order taking place at this time while this portal, this Sirius Lion Gate portal take place. The Sirius star, that's what that got to do with. All right. This is bringing divine cosmic order. Emerald tablets activations here. You see all that green? That's activating the heart chakra on a whole nother capacity. All right. The pillar of light is what I'm getting. This is going to trigger people's heart chakras like never before. Unconditional love. Those who have been heavy on the heart, your heart will be healed if you're willing to accept. All right. Divine alchemy is taking place as well. So everything is being alchemized from within, so without. I mean, like I was just saying about the planet, you see what Mother Earth's doing. The same is happening to us. We're not dodging these energies. She's not. And nobody can block what's going on. Not even with the reflectors. It's not. A lot of consciousness of your manifestations are coming through, like higher consciousness, so you can manifest the things that you need. So whatever you've been focusing on, make sure you're thinking positive. Make sure you're focusing on things that you really want to bring forth in a divine way. So, and don't think small. Think outside the box. Okay? So these energies can come through to bring you all this dharma, and to bring you this divine manifestation. But it's only going to happen if you're in cosmic order. If you're not in alignment, I don't care what you're thinking of. You can want all the things. If your heart ain't right, you're in alignment. You can do all the. Just because you meditate, okay, because it's trending, okay. Meditation is good. It's a great way to start. Meditation is a foundation. It's medication. Meditation is medication. If you want to know how to heal for real, medicate yourself with meditation. Meditation is medication. It's the foundation of your journey of starting to heal. So yes, do that. But if you're meditating and you're not still trying to do the work and do the trauma healing and get your heart in alignment and change your ways and, find the answers within to come out of things that's ailing you and keeping you stuck, then that's like praying. People pray all the time. People been praying for forever. And you be like, I've been praying to God and nothing's working. The same thing. But meditation is more connected. Praying, you just praying, you're speaking. That's like speaking a spell. That's what prayer is. You're speaking a spell. Now, some people pray for hours. That's meditation. Depends on some people just, God, please help me out. And you want to pray to God when you want something or need something or going through something. You're supposed to meditate and pray and all that, even when things are going good. And that's what a lot of people do. They want to pray to God. They want to meditate when they want things, material things. Then you're meditating about things that you just want outside of yourself. A lot of people are not meditating to heal, to grow, to evolve, to change within their world. They're just meditating and praying for things that they want for them, selfishly. Not praying for the world. Not praying for the cosmos. Not meditating for this to be a better place for everybody. They're just thinking about themselves. No, that's not cosmic order. That's not divine. So if you're still being selfish and just focusing on material things too, that stuff is not going to manifest. This is about divine cosmic order, okay? We do have here the Gaia gateway activation, like I was saying, learning experiences, wisdom, transfer, and earth intelligence. Like it's a lot of earth intelligence that's coming, a lot of energy is coming in on this earth. The earth is becoming more intelligent. You're going to see the transformation of the earth. You're going to see, I literally, y'all, was sitting here the other day and I seen a bright yellow bird. It wasn't a parrot or nothing like that. I had never seen a bird like that. It could have been something come from the spiritual realm. But I seen it's a bunch of trees that sit out here. I seen a bright yellow bird. Small little yellow bird. It wasn't too small, but it wasn't big either. Never seen this bird around here. I still ain't seen it another day, and it flew into that dang tree. Brighter than, I can't even tell you how bright yellow. Let me see if it's in here. It was this bright. It was this type of bright yellow. Not like the yellow back there in the sunflowers, this bright, but brighter. And I was like, and I was still looking at them, seeing it gonna come back out of trees, and never came out, and I never seen it again. That was spirit, though. It could have been my mother's energy because yellow her favorite color, but that was spirit. Could have been Oshun, energy of Oshun I'm getting to, but I've never seen. That's what I'm saying. You're gonna start seeing new birds, new this, new that. You know what I'm saying? Things is gonna really be shifting. Because the earth is gaining is more intelligent. It's evolving. All right. And know that you only here for a learning experience. You're more than just this avatar. You are a solar being. All your spirits still having experiences in these avatars. But regardless, you're here to learn lessons, all right? To learn, to gain intelligence for this earth, for information. Like I was saying earlier, those has evolved in this consciousness because it's even through devolution is evolution. Like consciousness is forever infinite, evolving because it's having experiences through everybody, having its own life experiences, doing its own thing, and all of them learning experiences going back to source. And if you tapped in, if you're in the divine cosmic order, you have access to all that. And you can obtain it. And use that and obtain that throughout all the cosmos, not just from the earth. Like you can chime in, connect, and source give you some stuff that change the whole world. You see what I'm saying? You can obtain that intelligence because that's what we're here to do. But this is a learning experience, okay? Wisdom transmission is taking place. As this supernova takes place, it's rebirthed by this new energy through this portal here. It is new energy. You're being renewed. You're being renewed. Okay? Renewal. So, when you say that's why I get stuck at. Like, why they gotta renew? Why you gotta rebirth? No. Death and rebirth. So that's what they're saying when you're renewing yourself. It's like you're still you, right? But you're killing parts of your old self and renewing things within you to gain new intelligence through new experiences. But you're still you. That's the You're still you. You're still the version of you, but you're actually stepping into new essences of who you are. So you as you, knowing yourself with new intelligence and new experiences from the divine. So you being you you here still as you by new life, renew or rebirthed it. So you as you still here, you're not coming back through a womb. You're coming through the cosmic energy. So but you're still physically here as you. Your consciousness is being birthed by the light. The light is being put into this version of you. So that's that's that still essences. All right, of what's still relevant to this time. But there's newness coming in through the existence of who you are. All right. So now you are recreating. You as you, the is creating new things by the new energies of the light codes coming in from this portal energy, the solar energy, the higher consciousness, and this planetary alignment taking place to bring you into this Octorian light codes here, activations, getting evolutionary downloads, evolving. Now you're receiving these evolutionary downloads, future thinking. So this is what's happening. As you are, as you receiving this new creation, birthed by these light codes, you are receiving evolutionary downloads from the divine. Some you can be embodying Octorian, all right, energy here, Egyptian energies here. So these is your star races, star families, all right, ancient knowledge as well. But it's being brought forward because, again, those knowledges, those aspects of yourself is still out here having a cosmic experience and have evolved through its experiences, and you are obtaining these light codes from source, from even their experiences that they're having in their existence, because all of it still exists. It's not the past. These energies are very real and prevalent to this day, and is having its own evolution or its own experiences that you have access to as you are doing the work and receiving these light codes, because it's all connected. But only through divine cosmic order are you receiving this. Okay? So you are a future thinker. Recalling power. So you, as you are the is calling the power that lies within you and connecting to who you are cosmically and activating yourself within. As you get in this cosmic order and alignment, you have to do the work. But naturally, energetically, the energies will help you come online. All of us have to come online at a certain time. Now, as you come online and you come into your awareness and you come into your awakening, once you see what you can't unsee and you start knowing what you can't unknown, you have to apply this knowledge from within self, this newfound consciousness to your life every day. If you choose to ignore it, turn the cheek and not be in this alignment, because now that you know, it's being shown, the secrets are being revealed, everything is being uncovered. And if you choose to turn your cheek or not answer the call, then that's on you. Your fate is your fate. You have to perish into the unknown or into the abyss, and you have to learn these lessons all over again. And you won't be able to obtain this cosmic knowledge. But this energy that's coming in is taking a lot of people into their spiritual accelerations, memories of Atlantis. They go to Atlantis here. Again, the Ankh, man, woman, one whole self. This is what this energy is doing. All right, spiritual acceleration. And we're supposed to be using technology at this time to evolve, crystal technology, sound technology, things that's going to help us, not this underhanded technology that's destroying us, like this weapon frequency and all this other stuff, using it to destroy. Now technology is going to be used to heal. They can no longer use it to tear shit up. Because people going to start automatically, especially after this line gate, being held serious accountable for their actions. Motherfuckers going to be, excuse me. People going to be doing stuff and all of a sudden, boom! Hold up. See, stuff gonna be happening back to back to them. Well, they're not. Every time you do something wrong or you ain't doing what you're supposed to do, you're gonna instantly be feeling it. Well, you're gonna have to get an alignment or else you're gonna keep bumping your head or crashing or falling or not getting ahead. You're gonna start losing everything. So it's like spiritual acceleration is taking place. All right. Progress. We're supposed to be having progress and making progress with technology, crystal technology, sound technology, supposed to making progress with everything. Now it's the time for Dharma. At the end of the top of it all, Dharma is here for those who have been doing the work. Yes, the gateway has been opened. Serious here. Yes, everything. Serious blessings are coming through. Just keep on pushing through. All right. Cosmic order is taking place. Everything is divinely here. Confirmation burp, excuse me. Yes, everything is being renewed, rebirthed, recreated through you, and you're receiving, calling back your power as you. I said that what they're giving me is means you as you. You are the You're still here as your physical self, having this experience as you evolve into your higher consciousness, and your body is alchemizing to a crystalline body. You're a crystalline. I say you're going physical to crystalline, from physical to crystalline to light. But you got to go through your crystalline body and live out that for a while first before you even go into your light body. I have a spam call coming in. So, incoming suspected spam. So be weary of that in these times too. Spam, people trying to come to you. That's the spine and scrying spirits, monitoring spirits, people trying to throw you off your frequencies. Those that still trying to strategize in this time, and it's not gonna work. Okay, so the distractions. So that's still gonna happen because mind you, we still in these times. Well, but like I say, these people that still here trying to do the strategy, that instant karma, like never before, gonna be laying them on their ass to where they ain't gonna have no choice but to get in alignment. That's just the time to end. It's the time to end, my friends. Since we was talking, let's go ahead and see what the Starseed Oracle has to say. You are not alone. Isolation, physical connection, and community. So know that you're not alone. All right. This is something about connections taking place at this time. Physical connections. A lot of people could be isolated, and a lot of people could be having physical connections. It depends on what lessons you need to learn. Beautiful Starseed Oracle. What is the source of the people down below? What do we need to know for this Lionsgate portal energy for today? August 8th, 2026. The mind, body, soul, and spirit. We thank you for divine truth and clarity. Keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. You're almost there. So just keep on pushing. And there's no time to where you're going to be. You're almost where? Where are you trying to get to? Where you going? Huh? Because even with those, once you achieve one thing, you still going to add to that and do something else. You know, just live in the now moment. Okay, mind. Let's keep going. That's the mind. Let's see what the body got to say. Today's beautiful, though. I feel the energy. I've been working hard on my memory, y'all. It's coming along. It's been tedious work, but I'm here for it. I'm going to do some more this evening. So, Spirit saying trust the timing. The soul only had one come out, well, in Orca Elders. Share your song, frequencies of sound, and diving deep. This is, you know, this singing, being able to sing, like wise frequencies and sounds, all right? This is that sound healings that I was talking about. Those who are meant to use their voice to heal. That's like in the beginning of my video when I was talking about somebody trying to, you know, take my voice, like Energy Harvest, take my singing voice. And like I say, it ain't like I got the most beautiful voice out there, but I can sing. I can hold a note. I have my own sound to me. And somebody wants it and they trying to play wrestler and whoever that person is gonna get they're gonna get throat cancer. That's what I'm saying. People finna start being held accountable for their actions. Stop playing around with people out here. I don't know, they want me to bring that forward again. But some of you are meant to sing, you share your songs, sing. That's what they're telling me too. Like as I get more of these activations on my throat chakra, because people are trying to play with my throat. All I'm doing is healing, getting evolutionary upgrades, and they want me to sing more. So whoever out there has got it to sing your song, you got a voice to sing, healing. Use your voice to sing healing songs, not nothing. Ooh, this one fell, so they must want this one fall out there. Because we're going through, see, as I said, that deep cellular healing. So they're telling me I'm getting upgrades. All right, so you're getting deep cellular healing. I guess we'll start healing. I guess we'll start with that. You see how see people playing with your throat chakra. Hold on. Okay, beautiful diamond light. I have to step out. I have to go run a few errands. So I'm not done with the video. So you probably can't tell, but then again, I'm gonna have to. I always split it in parts. So if I come back, I'm gonna have to try to get back in motion, and I'm gonna start with this beautiful Starseed Oracle deck and go from there. Okay.